to the end. She was there since the beginning, so I'll never switch. I told her we gon' make it to the top, and when we get up there, I'm not gon' stop loving her. I ain't gon' put no one else above her.
Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be me telling y'all about how I decided to stop playing myself, how I started to recognize my potential, and just how I started to like set my goals and smash them, and set more goals and smash them. But 2020, I said, oh no, no, I'm not about to do this no more. So now I am smashing through my goals and setting my goals, and now I'm about to tell y'all how to do it. So what I did was I bought me a cute little book. So this was before I was committed to like saving money goals. All my stuff would go in this book. So the first thing I did was, before I was kind of like experienced, I would say, in this type of stuff, I would write down all the stuff that I wanted to do for a semester. So stuff that has to do with grades, stuff that has to do with like social, like my social life, and stuff that would have to do with my channel. So yeah, that's what I did. I feel like writing stuff down in a cute little notebook, I just feel like, you know, if you got a cute notebook, it makes you want to write in it, because like it'll make you feel cute. My notebook is just a regular lined notebook, and I have a whole bunch of stuff written down in this book. It's crazy. But sometimes writing stuff down will help you feel more accountable, at least for me. Because if I just think about something, it's like, oh, I just go about my day. But if I write it down, it's more of like, all right, sis, you gotta do it. So that's one of my accountability strategies that I use for myself. I write stuff down because it's like, okay, I have to do this. Number 2, after I set my goal, I broke that goal down into little bitty, teeny tiny little pieces with like 15,000 steps. A huge reason why I was able to achieve like my weight loss goal, my YouTube goal, was to write down exactly how I was gonna do it. Now, I'm a really like future oriented person, and I really like planning. I think that's why I was able to just like whip myself into shape. But if you break down your goal into steps, you break down the big goal into medium-sized steps, and then you break down those medium-sized steps into like itty-bitty, teeny tiny little steps that you can do, you'll start to realize that those little bitty, itty-bitty steps are going to help you reach that humongous goal that you thought you would never reach. Third thing I did was I put work into my goal every single day. So back to the first thing I said, if you can't stop thinking about the goal that you set, you're gonna automatically put work towards your goal every single day. So for example, when I was losing weight, one of the ways that I was putting work towards my goal was I was making sure that I was not eating like fried foods, making sure I ate within that calorie deficit. That's something that's little, you know, something that's part of those itty bitty, little bitty steps that will help to lead me to that huge, humongous goal that I thought I couldn't achieve. And something else that contributed to my little bitty steps that I was doing to lose weight was doing research. Any little thing that you can do every single day to help you achieve your goal, it's gonna help keep you on track. 4, I know this sounds really cliche. I know this whole thing sounds cliche, but like it helps, y'all. So number 4, I thought about the bigger picture and what I was working towards. So if you're working towards a goal that's not going to come to you in a day, you have to learn how to not want instant gratification, especially if you want to do something like get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube or lose weight like I did. One thing that really taught me patience was to think about the bigger picture. If you're having trouble with that instant gratification thing, just think about the bigger picture and realize that before you know it, you would have reached your goal. Because it's like the journey seems so long, but when you finally get there, it just feels like you were working all that time and it happened in the blink of an eye. I rewarded myself when I reached big milestones. So I'm gonna keep using my YouTube and my weight loss goals because those were 2 really big things that I was working on. So for my weight loss goals, when I lost 5 pounds, I would do something as little as like trying on all my clothes to see how differently they fit on me. Find yourself a reward system when you reach certain milestones on the way to your goal. It'll just make it seem less grueling to do every single day. And this goes for the reward setting thing. If you give yourself incentives, that'll also help as well. Like when I was losing weight, after I would go to the gym, I was like, okay, I'm almost done with this. When I go back to my room, when I go back to my dorm, I can take a nap. I can eat and I can take a nap. That was my incentive. And like I was talking about before, just come up with your own reward system. Everybody's different. So come up with your own reward system, and then your journey will be so much easier than just trying to power through, because you will burn out. 6, I visualized myself at the finish line. So visualization is really important in my opinion, because when you start visualizing where you want to be or what you want to do, it's like, oh my God, like I see myself in my mind. Let's try to make this a reality. I just don't want that image to be in my head. Like I want it to be here, like in reality. People speak really highly of visualization, and they put like some spiritual aspect behind it. I mean, I am Christian, but I just think visualization really helps your goal setting, because after you write that stuff down and you break it down and then you see yourself there, it's like, oh yeah, it's time to go. Let's do this. We're about to do this. So on top of all the stuff that I talked about prior, visualization is like the icing on the cake. 7, or I wouldn't say this is number 7, but the very last thing I did was, when I reached that goal, I aimed even higher. You reached a goal that you seemingly couldn't achieve, that lets you know that you can aim even higher and achieve even greater things. So just don't limit yourself to the goal that you wanted to reach. Like after you reach your goal, aim even higher. Set higher goals for yourself, because you're constantly becoming a better person along the way. You come to the end of this video. I really hope that I help some people, because I know it's hard to really just sit down and dedicate yourself to something. So I really hope that I helped. I hope that I helped you. So all my social media will be down in the description box, as well as videos that I have uploaded in the past. They will either be up in the cards on the end screen or in the description box. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in my next video.